You guys know what time it is. Wheel spin. Whatever this lands on, we turn into an off-road vehicle. Okay, well, I have to do it. I have every car. I'll see you guys in the game. We're in game now. This is what we're dealing with. It's a nice car, but I don't know how it's gonna do with the off-roading factor. Kind of worried about that. So, I guess let's get started. Let's start off the engine. We're gonna do the ultra thrust. Sounds nice. No rev limiter. I think we're gonna do the ultra heavy long block, ultra heavy engine mount, dual exhaust, tubular exhaust, stage 4 supercharger, race oil pan, because I said so. We can stick with a 4-speed for now. Ultra high performance radiator. We have to keep the headlights. I really like them. 4-link live axle rear suspension. Rally front shocks. Rally front springs. We're gonna do the same in the rear. Oh, they have coilovers. Fire. I have to use drum brakes. We need the cut hood because of our charger or supercharger. Hood lettering off. We don't need none of that. Let's increase the height real quick. Height. Tires. We need to do 15. I'm gonna do 15 by 9. I believe this is the one that has, yeah, the Civetta. We're gonna do the Civettas in black. All terrains. One smaller. Yeah, that works. So we're gonna do the same in the rear. 15 by 9 Civettas. Oh yeah. You know, it actually so far looks a lot better than I expected it to. Wooden steering wheel. You know what? We're gonna leave it. Bars. I love roof bars. I can give this a beam box. I think we're gonna leave the. We're gonna have the bars, but we're gonna leave them empty. Nope. They can't just be there empty. We're gonna remove them. You know what? I think this could go. I'm gonna assume that there's no snorkel. Yep. There's no snorkel. However, I think it'll do better than the ETK 800 because that thing sucked. I'm not gonna lie. I know there wasn't much talking during this build, but frankly, there's not very many parts for this to off-road. So, there's not much for me to really talk about. Yeah. I'll see you on the trail. Oh, shit. I just left. This might not end well. This. I might have an overpowered engine. Okay. We're gonna give it more gears. And see if that helps. Okay, here's our path. Let's test it. Ooh. This engine might be too powerful. This engine might be too powerful for this situation. Okay. I'm gonna change. We're gonna go down an engine to the super thrust, and we're just gonna do a stage 1 charger, stage 2 charger, stage 3 charger. We're just gonna do a stage 3 charger. Water test. Will it survive? Don't hydro lock on me. Come on. Nope, nope, nope. Why are we? No. Okay, let's try that again. We're gonna lock it in first gear. I'm gonna try. Okay. Okay. That's a lot. It could be worse. It could be worse. I think underpowering the engine was the right call because now it's pretty decent. Still a little slippery like sometimes, but it's a rear-wheel drive, so I would prefer a four-wheel drive, honestly, but that's asking a lot from this car. It's not really that rear-wheel drives are bad. Most of it's probably user error, if I'm honest. I just prefer my four-wheel drives. Rock test. I'm expecting it to handle the rocks. Yeah, it handles rocks really well. It doesn't even struggle at all. This is a true test. This is where the pigeon died. The ETK made it through perfectly fine. So it's doing worse than the ATK so far. The ETK 800 didn't struggle at all with this. And this is... Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try again. Just go faster. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna... Yeah, that works. It's harder to get up in those situations without steering or without power in the front wheels. I'm not gonna lie. This tree popped my tires last time I was on it. It didn't pop these ones, which are pretty sure are the same tires actually, but not on the ETK 800. So I guess that might have just been me not going as fast as the ETK. You have to deal with the BeamNG arcade mode, switching gears. That I won't put on the car. That one's just BeamNG. In reality, it wouldn't be a problem if I just played with automatic instead of the arcade. We made it up here. Successfully made it up here. So far, it's doing all right. I don't know if we've had a car fail to come up here yet. Prove me wrong. I'll put on screen if I'm wrong. So if there's nothing on screen, then I'm right, and we've never had anything fail. But now it's time to go to track 2, which is the real water test. So I'll see you there. We are on track number 2 now. And as I mentioned before, I'm sorry that there wasn't really much of a building segment this time. I didn't really do much other than lift it and replace the engine and change the paint. So we're gonna lock this in first gear because I know I'm gonna want to, and we're gonna try. If it makes it cross, it's better than the ETK 800. So yeah. Ooh, okay. I guess let's try that again. Keep it on first gear. It's right there. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's overpowered by the water. I think we can make it. I think we can make it. Yep. We're gonna have the same issue that we had on the ETK 800. It's gonna hydrolock. It's in around the same spot too. That's where it gets deep. So we're just gonna move on. It should make it through this one. I have no doubts. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. I guess. Oh. Never mind. We made it through. That was one attempt. I'll take it. So it's around the same level as the ETK 800 right now. Let's see if we can get through this one, which shouldn't be hard. It started flooding, but it's dry now. Get out of third gear. Oh my god. See, I knew we could make it. I knew we could make it. Perfect. Let's go. This is where we need four-wheel drive. Am I stuck? Ooh, can I change my rear differential? Can. We're gonna switch that to a welded. I didn't realize I could change that. That might make things easier. Just respawn. It's a lot easier to climb things when you have a welded. With that said, I do want to try that water again. So I'm going to go back there real quick and see if the welded differential changes anything. Okay, well, it can't cross the water that deep. So here's what it is. We're going to go to Johnson Valley now. So I'll see you guys there. We're now in Johnson Valley, and we're gonna do the track, of course, because it's one of the tests we have to do. So here we go. First jump over torque risk. We're gonna ignore that. That was not a nice landing, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we're spinning out. Okay. I think the welded differential might be a downside on Johnson Valley. We might switch back to that limited slip just for this. But yeah, okay. We are going to change that differential real quick back to what it was. Now have the limited slip. So hopefully it's a little more stable now. The handle, correct me when I'm wrong, I guess. I was gonna say it handles that turn a lot better, but still spun out. This is part of why I don't like using rear wheel drive vehicles when it comes to off-roading, but what can I do? You know, it doesn't let me change it. It was the same with the ETK 800. We made that work. So maybe this time it's just, maybe I could have built this better. But it is what it is. I have what I have. It took that turn pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. And there it is. Spun out. Okay, here goes attempt number 3, I guess. I haven't changed anything on the vehicle. We're just gonna try again. And yet again, it spins out right there. Ooh. Okay. This thing is not fun to drive at all. I'm just gonna be straight up. This sucks. Yeah, this is nothing compared to the others that I've done. My favorite is definitely still sorry. Yeah, my favorite is definitely still the Legrand. That thing handled everything like a champ. This one, it's just not fun to drive. Like, sure, it's probably mostly user error, and I probably have things I could build it differently, but it's really, this is just isn't fun. If you can come up with a better build, let me know, and I will. So I know if maybe this car doesn't suck, maybe I suck at just building, you know? We're gonna take it to the dunes. There's the big dune that we have to try. This thing is so bouncy. Okay, so here we are, and we're off to a terrible start. Oh, that's such a bad start. Oh no. Let's reverse a little bit. Keep the momentum, and oh, you're joking right now. Okay, I guess. There we go. And we overshot. But I guess it made it up, I guess. I've never had to try that many times before. Yeah, it just gets stuck right here. Okay, I guess. This thing is terrible. This is terrible. It's not fun to drive in any way. It just, I don't know a single good thing about it. It had the same issues as the ETK 800 and more. Okay, that's gonna be it for this video. I can't stand driving this thing anymore. It's terrible. I'm not saying the car is terrible. I'm saying it's terrible at off-roading. It doesn't have the parts for it, and it really shows. Like, significantly shows. This thing sucks. I hate it. There's not a single good thing I can say about it. I did not. Usually, I have a ton of fun recording these videos. This one, though. No. Like, this thing is terrible. This thing is terrible. I don't even know if I want to upload this video. I'm not gonna lie. This thing's bad. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully we get something better.